whatever you do, go burn it. Go look in your journal. Go every journal, any journal that you can find. Go look into the entries. Look at every single time you gave your energy and attention away for free. I'm talking about writing about people who weren't serving you, who didn't treat you right, writing them love letters, writing them just streams of consciousness that was giving your attention to a specific person who didn't deserve it. Go back in your journal, rip them out, and burn them today. Whenever this finds you, today. Go in your journal and allow this process to be fun. Allow it to be fun. Allow your intuition to take over. Set an intention before you do it. And go in your journal, open to a random page. Look at what you wrote. Is it in alignment with what you want now? No. Scribble it out, rewrite over it, revise it. Just saying. Did this yesterday, something shifted. Did this today, something shifted. I feel the shift. I don't know what the cosmic, I don't know what writing things down and burning things I don't know what that effect does or creates within this universe, but it's significant and it's important. Nonetheless, what's up? It's your own Mo. Act like you know. This is your show. So let's go. It's probably gonna be a little quick message. Flowers by Miley Cyrus could be really significant for you. 23 by Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus in general could be really significant for you at this time specifically. Throwback music like 50 Cent could be really significant for you at this time. Acting, modeling, I just heard dancing, pursuing goals, expanding visions can be really significant for you at this time. In relation to finances, you gotta rest because it will be dealt with. Take it how it resonates. I don't know. It's what I just heard, clear as day. Like clear as day. All debts will be resolved. Finances will be cleared. Take it how it resonates. I've been getting the same messages. At this point, I'm just being patient because I'm choosing to focus on what I want to expand. And if I don't want the debt to expand, then I'm not gonna focus on the debt. I'm gonna focus on what I already have in order to attract more. You, at this point in your life, like at this point in your, at the specific point on the timeline that you're on, you gotta focus on what you want to focus on. What you need to be focusing on. Not what you want to be focusing on. I think for a second you got lost in focusing on what you wanted to focus on, but what you want, like I just feel like your priorities are a little, there's something not aligned in your life that needs to change, and that's why you found this video. It's just, I really feel like it's just in relation to your habits. If you want to get up earlier, start getting up earlier. This is your sign. Yeah, get up earlier. If you want to start going to the gym, you got to get up and go to the gym. If you want to eat healthier, you just have to do it. There is nothing, nobody that's going to be waiting for you, that's going to be guiding you, that's going to be aiding in you becoming the best version of yourself but you. You cannot attract the success that you want, that you crave, that you yearn for until you show up as the version of self that already has what it is that they want from a frequency standpoint. If you know that your highest self will be going to the gym, you can't wait for the success to come in to start going to the gym, because there's an alignment issue, right? You have to become who it is you want to experience before you experience it. So if you know your highest self will be going to the gym, getting up at 8, you need to be getting up at 8 and going to the gym. And incrementally, you need to, I feel like you just get, you're someone who is like, you're dedicated to yourself, you're dedicated to your vision, you're dedicated to your growth and your success. But where you fall short is, you know you're capable, so you overextend. You know you're capable, so you overextend, which leads to burnout, which leads to you feeling inadequate, which leads to you feeling like it's never gonna happen, this isn't gonna work. But it's only because you need to pace yourself. If you know you're capable, that's great, but you need to now incrementally shift those habits on a day-to-day basis. You're not just going to magically become the best version of yourself overnight. You have to practice this. So if getting up at 8 a.m. is a struggle for you, practice it. practice getting up. Like, you have to practice it. If going to the gym is a struggle for you, well, you have to practice it. You have to practice it. And truthfully, even going back to the bed, like getting up at 8, it's something that you just have to force yourself to do. From my personal experience, I don't like getting up, but I have to do it. You have to do it. And every time I do get up at 8, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is what life is about. I do feel better. I do feel better. It's one of those things where it's like, you don't want to go to the gym, but then you feel guilty when you don't go to the gym. But when you go to the gym, you feel better because you went to the gym. It's the same thing. Like with me, maybe you can relate. When you snooze the alarm, or you sleep in for an hour more or 2 hours more, or whatever it is, your morning creates, I just heard, your life. Maybe that could be significant. Your morning creates your life. Or just how you choose to start your day is going to be really significant for you for this month alone. Like specifically this month, how you choose to start your day is going to determine what unfolds. How you choose to start your day is going to determine what unfolds. You need to get into the habit of creating a routine for yourself, a schedule for yourself, just locking in on whatever it is that you need to do, and not focusing on, you need to take your attention off of the money. You need to take your attention off of materialism. Okay. So you need to take your attention off of the materialism, take your attention off of your wants, and focus on what your body needs. I feel like you're yearning for this external source to provide you this internal source of stability, comfort, motivation, but the motivation that you need is going to come from within. The motivation that you're searching for, the inspiration that you're searching to feel, that you're longing to feel, is going to come from you doing the small things that are in alignment with your highest self, like eating better, maybe eating breakfast, maybe eating lunch, or just going to the gym, waking up earlier, meditating, getting in, stretch your hips too. Yeah, that just came through. Stretch your hips, release any hip tension. I just got a massage today. He was like, yeah, your hips are super tight, dude. Like, your hips, the hips are at the center of like everything. I forget what he said, but your hips are very important to your body and how it operates. So you need to be stretching your hips daily. What else is coming through right now? Just heard Party in the USA. Like I said, a lot of Miley Cyrus energy, a lot of like trailblazer, bold energy, like a lot. And I feel like that energy of freshness, of like, whoa, like I'm just seeing Miley Cyrus when she had shaved her head, like part of her head, and she had the short cut, and she was on stage. I think it was maybe like the VMAs, and she was performing. I think she had like a nude suit on, I think. But like, I just see that vision of her on stage, and I remember it being so like, whoa, Miley, like this is Hannah Montana we're talking about. But no, this is really that bitch, Miley Cyrus, hashtag that girl. She will forever be that girl, will die that girl. Like, that's the energy I'm picking up on, is like, you're in this transition that's why Miley Cyrus is coming up, because it's a transitioning. You're quite literally transitioning from one era of your life from the other, and it's meant to feel dramatic. It's meant to feel like you're literally shedding skin. It's meant to feel so intense because you are literally breaking through years of conditioning, years of a false identity that was never yours to begin with, that was never meant to stick with you for as long as it did. Yeah, identity crisis, identity. Like, you're just morphing into someone new right now, right in front of your own eyes, and which is why it could be really hard for you to be still right now. It's hard for you to be still. It's hard for you to focus because your mind is going a mile a minute. Your brain is going a mile a minute. And it's like it's going a mile a minute in the correct direction, but you still need to center your energy. So when this slingshot energy that you're in, you need to center your energy like immediately, because I just hear take off, bro. Like, and even my energy, like I feel good inside. Like I feel my energy just pulsating through my arms. Like, you have to, you're heading in the correct direction, but you have to center your energy and be still. So when this slingshot pulls you back, you're not moving all over the place. So when it pulls you back, you're like all over. No, you need to be still, because when this slingshot pulls you back, you need to be flying straight. It's still in the correct direction that you are already headed in. Think like Hannah Montana. The transition from Hannah Montana to Miley Cyrus, how like polarizing, that's the perfect word, how polarizing that was for everyone, for people who grew up watching Hannah Montana to now see Miley. Like, some people were like, yeah, but other people were like, oh my God, what is she doing? This is Disney. Like, it's just a lot of people had a lot of different opinions, but Miley was still doing her. Miley didn't care. Miley said, yeah, and what about it? And what about it? Yeah, I was Hannah Montana, but I'm about to drop 23 and you're still going to stream it. And what about it? Like, that's the energy I feel right now. It's like the attention, like I said, go back into your journals and rip out those papers and burn them. Literally revise your stories. You create the path. Like, I don't know what writing has, what the significance is and what all that does, but I know it means something. It holds weight. When you write your desires down, it like seals them into the universe. And so you need to go call back your attention, not even like call back your energy, but call back your attention, because your attention is energy. Call back your attention from every timeline right now, like right now, in this moment, in this video. Like I say in all my videos, when you watch me, when Mogul comes up on your For You page, on your timeline, you are sitting at the center of the universe. Your energy is sitting at the center of the universe because of the frequency that my words resonate from, period, point blank. There's no other explanation from it. Sit in this present moment. We can do it together. Breathe. Hold it. Now when you breathe, breathe all the way down deep into your root. Deep into your root. If visualization works for you, when you breathe in, imagine you breathe in and trees, right? The trees are at the top. Imagine a tree. Trees are right here. The leaves are right here at the top of your crown. As you breathe down, the root, the root of the tree finds itself all the way down into your root, into your womb for my women. And then the roots begin to seed, the roots begin to plant. You breathe in, the trees, the leaves are waving, they're moving. You breathe in. Breathe in, those leaves are flowing. Now breathe out. The stem, the root, the bark is coming down through your throat, into your heart, from your lungs, into your stomach. Now see the roots from the tree going down your legs, into the ground. And plant yourself in this present moment so you can activate and call your attention back from every single person, from every reality where you gave it away for free. You'd be surprised at how people siphon energy unintentionally. You'd be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if people start reaching out to you. I wouldn't be surprised if you get random text messages from old people or people kind of wanting to check in on you, see what you're doing. And I wouldn't be surprised if you get new opportunities or if you're attracting just new energy. New energy. It could be old energy packaged as new energy, or it could just be new energy that's really new energy. You have to use your discernment. At the end of the day, it's night. You know the vibe. It's your girl Mo. Act like you know. I told you it's going to be a quick little message because this is your show. I'm just here to allow you, to guide you into running it correctly. You got this. There's so many, I wish you guys could see or feel how my brain is when I'm channeling. It's like I get messages on this side and this side, and sometimes the messages come clear down, but other times, sometimes they're just scrambled and I can't hear correctly. And I don't want to sit here in silence for mad long for it to be clear. But your activation is in your root. Your activation is in your root. Like I said, stretch those hips and breathe into your hips while you're stretching. Yeah. When you get this inner stability, when you come into this inner stability, this inner trust, this inner knowing that it always works out for you, even when you don't believe it's going to work out for you, but somehow it always works out for you. Like, I'll tell y'all a quick story, right? Literally last week, some ads, like Facebook drained my entire business bank account. Like, I'm talking about, it went from negative. I have 4 figures in my bank account, all the way down to negative. About 6 days before rent was due. I said, oh, okay. Mind you, actively manifesting money as we speak, right? Actively manifesting new clients, actively manifesting sales. And so I looked at that situation like, okay, this is clearly a result of past way of thinking, because this is in alignment with who I am now. So instead of spiraling, I went for a walk for about an hour. I told myself the entire way it's gonna work out in my favor. I don't know how, but it's gonna work out in my favor. This is all working out in my favor. It's working out in my favor. It has to, it has no choice to. Call the bank, get it situated, going back and forth with them for about 2 days. Out of nowhere, money comes back into my account. They refund all the money back into my account. And now I'm getting random deposits into my account from TikTok, from another, like, just money flowing to me out of nowhere. And I have enough to pay rent. And I'm like, okay. And I'm not gonna lie, my belief that everything was gonna work out, faith of a mustard seed, because I had no idea how I was gonna make the money to pay rent. No idea. But I said, and I kept affirming to myself, it will work out in my favor. It is unfolding perfectly. This is happening exactly how it should, and I will be victorious in the end. Even the show Victorious could be very significant for you. Just heard Jade in my head, Jade and Kat. That those 2 characters could be very significant. Even with that now I'm getting another message, Jade and Kat. Your duality lies in how you're able to balance your feminine and masculine energy. Your success lies in how well you are able to balance your feminine and masculine energy. Your life, after you watch this video, think of it as a scale. Who do you want to be today? What energy do you want to tap into? Femme, masculine. They're 2 different energies. And only you know what the energy feels like and resonates with for you. Practice balancing both of them. I feel like if you found this, there might be an imbalance in one of them. When you learn to trust yourself and trust who you are, not who they want you to be, but to tap into who you are and to trust who you are and to trust that it will work out because it's worked out to this point. You've gotten yourself to this point. Even if your faith wasn't as large, but it was this big as large as a mustard seed. You have to build that trust within yourself that it is going to work out, and you will make it happen. Nothing outside of you will make it happen, but you alone, your attention alone, your focus alone, your energy alone will make it happen, because it has made it happen in the past. It wasn't anything outside of you that has gotten you to this point. It was you and your attention and your energy and your focus on what you wanted to expand that led you right to this point. When you learn how to balance the energies that already rest inside of you, and when you learn how to feel safe balancing those energies, not just comfortable, not just aware that they exist, but safe. When you learn how to feel safe in your power, that is when the world will shift to meet you where you're at. Period, point blank. But you're not safe in your power. You're not safe because who you were taught to be is nothing who you are supposed to be. Trailblazer. Think Miley Cyrus. Think so big, iconic that they can't put you in a box even if they wanted to. Even if they wanted to. Don't you think they tried to put Miley in a box? I'm pretty sure Miley was like, y'all could suck a dick. I'm doing what I want to do. 23 is getting dropped. I'm getting dropped. I don't care if I was Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana's all grown up now. And that's a major theme of this message too. You're grown now. You are grown up. You are not the little boy, little girl anymore who needs mommy and daddy's validation to start to be seen, to be recognized. You can see yourself. You can recognize yourself. You can value yourself. You can honor yourself. You're grown as hell. And you can make your own decisions without these people's external validation, because you are not meant to seek external validation from them. They are meant to be inspired from you and by you. You keep, and that was a message of one of mine, you keep seeking external validation from people who are meant to be inspired by you. You cannot take their advice because they have not created the path that you are walking down. You must create your own path. It's time for you to wake up and realize that you are grown now. You are not Hannah Montana no more. You're not on Disney Channel no more. We ain't watching. We're not tuned into that frequency no more. We're not tuned in to that network. We're tuned into this one over here. And this one over here comes with audacity. It comes with a level of tenacity, a level of passion, of grit, of determination. It requires you to speak your mind. It requires you to live your truth. It requires you to be you. Not the little kid version of you, but this grown-ass adult version of you, who can handle themselves, who can maintain the bills, who can maintain all of the success that they're attempting to attract. It's you. It's always going to be you, but you got to sit and realize that it's always going to be you, and you're not a little kid no more. No one is coming to save you. So now it's time for you to lock in with yourself and trust that you will get it done because you got it done before. Act like you know. Act like you know. This is your show. Act like you know. Act like you know. Nothing more to say. Feel into your root. Breathe into your root. Visualize the tree, like I said. Focus on what you want to expand. You create the path. Get in that journal. Rip them out. Rewrite. Revise. Burn it. Do whatever you need to do. Burn the whole damn journal if that's what's going to solve the problem. Nothing outside of you is creating this path for you. It is you, and it's always going to be you. You need to act like you know that this is your show, because it's your girl Mo. And that's my job. I'm here to guide you into that success. Act like you know. Act like you know. And if you want to feel safe, if you're struggling, feeling safe, calling in your power, resting in your power, operating from your power, that's why I make my custom guides. So you can feel safe in your power. So you can become aware of the power that rests within you. So you can break your own paradigms. So you can finally attract success that is actually resonant with your frequency, not the breadcrumb frequency that you're emitting into this planet. Because the universe is not watching, it's responding. So what are you sending out for it to respond back to? Take control over your life, over your emotions, over your identity, over your habits, over your mindset, over that self-concept with Mogul's method. All right, I love y'all. Sessions are open today at 5. Whenever this video posts, maybe it'll post before 5. I don't know. But I'll be here, manifesting new clients, manifesting new energy. Let's go. Book a one-on-one session, a one-on-one call, a one-on-one reading. I'm your girl. Get you a custom guide, Mogul's method, Mogul's mini method, the viral mindset method. And when you buy any of the methods, you get automatic access to the Discord. We're active in there every single day. MONEYBAGZ Nation worldwide. We active and we live and we going up every day. Act like y'all know that this is your show. It's your girl Mo, so let's go. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Act like you know who you are.